What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing here, back with another video, and in today's video, guys, me doing the Should You Summon for the special pickup draw World Serpent Jormungandr, the Valentine's version. In today's video, guys, me going over the banner for Jormungandr and also the kitted character to let you guys know whether or not I think it's going to be worth summoning for you guys on your Grand Cross accounts. Before we actually hop into the video, though, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I definitely do appreciate the support on the channel, guys. It definitely does mean a lot. And with that out of the way, man, let's hop in and let's talk the character first, and then we'll go over the banner. So on the patch list right now for global, we got the World Serpent Jormungandr, and so for our passive right here, beginning the hunt, this unique ability only activates in Demonic Beast Ratatoskr, and it's going to increase all stats of allies by 7% for each ally participating in the battle, and it's also going to increase allies defense related stats by 10% every time the hero uses a skill to apply bleed on the enemy, up to a maximum of 30%. And it's also going to increase the hero's damage dealt using single target attacks by 200%. The hero's ultimate move gauge fills by 1 orb whenever the hero deals damage using a single target attack, and applies detoxification on allies for 3 turns when the hero uses a ultimate move. And detoxification is going to make it so that you do not take damage from the food poisoning debuff. So yeah, overall, I think Jormungandr's passive, I think, is actually very good. You know, you're getting a lot of things in this, which is going to be beneficial for you in Ratatoskr. You're getting a bunch of all stats. You're getting defense related. You're getting gauge fill on herself for the detoxification off the ultimate. I mean, I think overall, everything that, you know, we've seen just from the passive is really good for Ratatoskr. Now moving on to our skills here, guys, for the kit. So the first skill right here is going to be cancel buffs and stances on one enemy and inflicts damage equal to 400% of attack, so that's obviously pretty nice. We do also have a bleed AoE skill, so it's going to inflict damage equal to 190% of attack on all enemies, makes the target bleed for 2 turns, and bleed is going to be additional damage equal to 90% of the damage dealt at the end of every turn, right? So this is obviously made for Ratatoskr, as in Rat, you're going to need bleed, shock, poison debuffs to be able to get through the phases where you need those debuffs to be applied. Now moving on to the ultimate here, guys, we have increases all allies damage dealt by 42% for 2 turns and inflicts damage equal to 945% of attack on one enemy. The damage dealt is going to scale up by the dupe level, but it's only going to be 7% per dupe. So you don't necessarily need to go for dupes on this character, just basing it off of the 1 out of 6 mark. You know, 7% damage dealt for the entire team is not that crazy, but you're not really ulting for the damage dealt. You're really ulting for the detoxification, guys. That's going to be the main thing that Jormungandr is going to be able to provide, is being able to get that, you know, that buff with the actual damage dealt on the ult, which, you know, is kind of just a little bit of a plus, right? So yeah, guys, now for Jormungandr's Holy Relic, it's going to be exclusive to the deer, so I don't really think I need to bring it up for this character specifically. So if you were going to be using this character in deer, I guess you could, but there's really no reason, because the green one is tailor-made, you know, with her base kit and the Holy Relic in tandem to be used on the deer, whereas, you know, this red Jormungandr is really made for the Ratatoskr Demonic Beast. So yeah, moving on from that though, guys, we do have the banner here. So this is going to be the banner right here. Here we can open it up and we can look at it together. Alright, guys, so hopping into the banner here, we got obviously the brand new Jormungandr. She's going to be at a 0.5% rate up. It's a 600 pity banner, so it's, you know, what we can kind of expect. We do also have Jelly King, we have green Melascula, you have blue Darieri, blue Jenna, green Zaneri, we have the red Elaine right there, you got Valentine's DM, the green one, you have green what is that, Camilla, and then you got the Valentine's DN, the original one, I guess, or like the wedding DN. And then, yeah, we do also have Nanashi on the banner. So overall, this is not a crazy good banner in my opinion. I think the character filler in this banner is not the greatest. The one thing I will say though is that Valentine's Diana and Camilla being on the banner, I think, is pretty good though. You know, being able to get both those characters is really nice. And yeah, I mean, you know, even though the rest of the banner is pretty much just kind of filler, these two characters do make it feel a little bit better if you are willing to summon on this banner. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much going to cover the banner. It is a 600 pity, as we talked about. So 300 pity, you're going to get a guaranteed SSR, and then at the 600, you're guaranteed getting the World Serpent Jormungandr. Alright, guys, so now that we've talked about Jormungandr, her kit, and also the banner, is it going to be worth summoning for you guys in Grand Cross? Now, I wanted to talk about Ratatoskr specifically and go over why I think you might not want to summon for this Jormungandr if you're in a situation where you feel like you can clear Rat consistently. Maybe not a floor 3 clear, but if you're able to do floors 1 and 2, then maybe there's no real reason to go for this character. Now, let's kind of explain why I think this is the case. So, for now in Ratatoskr, we only have, I think it is, well, like 6 or 7 holy relics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so 7 holy relics that are available. And the thing is with that is that, you know, 7 holy relics is not really that much, guys, and in the grand scheme of things, right? And you got to think about it like this. Look at the other demonic beasts. We have 14 from Nidhogg. You have 15 from Skull and Hadi, 18 from Deer, and 37 from Bird. So if you're only gonna need 7 from Ratatoskr, how many main map materials are you really gonna need at the end of the day? It's gonna be, you know, 15 times 7. I don't know off the top of my head. I think that's what, like 105, I think. I'll have to whip out the calculator here so I don't look stupid. Let's see. So 15 times 7. We're at 105. Okay, see, I was right. But yeah, no, like the whole thing is that when you are grinding Ratatoskr my beast, right? This is the only one you cannot infinitely grind right now. You're gonna be going for the main clear rewards, right? And every single week, if you're doing floors 1 and 2, that means you're gonna be getting a total of 4 of these mats, and you can actually get an extra one in the what is it? The world tree. Right, so if you go to the world tree here and you go to the exchange shop for this, you actually are able to get, if we go to, where is it, in the nether one, you're actually able to get a Ratatoskr mat. So that means in every 3 weeks, you can make a holy relic from this boss if you're only doing floors 1 and 2. Now, the thing is with that is that you don't really need Jormungandr to do floors 1 to 2, right? I think floors 1 and 2, for the most part, is pretty easy to do, even if you don't have necessarily, like, even Valenti, if you don't have, you know, Scotty, any of the Ratatoskr characters that were, like, kind of made for this fight, you don't necessarily even need to own them, as I've done clears on the channel, and if you guys go on my guides, you'll see there's many videos that I've done where I have not even run, you know, Valenti or Scotty. I've done, you know, the Jelly King and Merlin team, and I've done floors 1 and 2 before. I've even done floor 3 with that team, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend that team specifically for floor 3. But yeah, that's the thing though, guys, is that it does, you know, it does, you know, come into question here. Do you need this character for the amount of holy relics that are available right now? Like, let's keep it a buck, right? You're not even going to be making half these relics because none of them are even that crazy. At most, you know, Trader Melis is really good, Miles is really good, Camilla's is good if you have the green one, and I guess Queen Liz, right? Maybe, or even like Hell, I guess, right? Galen, I don't think you really need his, and Darier, you definitely don't need hers. So at most, 5 holy relics that are good from this, and at the end of the day, are you really going to need to make all 5? That's kind of the thing that I'm trying to push here, guys, so that even though Jormungandr I think is great, and if you are looking for a character that is going to be good on Rat, then yeah, I mean, you can summon for her. But one thing to take into account too is that even if you do pull for this character, you still are going to need a poison and shock character to run on the team. So if you do pull Jormungandr, make sure you have Valenti, or make sure you have 2 other characters on the team that can apply poison and shock. And if you're in a situation where you're like, okay, I want to get into Rat, but I do not have Valenti yet, should you summon for Jormungandr right now? I would probably say don't even worry about it and skip this character. Yeah, so I wanted to pull up the document right here from 7K Dreamers, because he actually already put the scheduled date for the Global Annie Fest, and we're going to be getting that Global Annie Fest very, very soon, guys. As you can see, February 27th, 2025 is going to be the new UR Festival banner drop for the 5-year anniversary for Global. And so what that means is that, yeah, I mean, we're going to be getting a Global Annie Fest end of the month, and Jormungandr's releasing on the, yeah, pretty much the 12th to 13th here, so you have another, like, 2 weeks after Jormungandr releases to be able to pull for the Global Annie Fest if you do want to get them on the day they release. So just kind of bear that in mind, guys, that these are things that, you know, you have to kind of think about, right? There's going to be a brand new festival, and, you know, that character could be absolutely insane. Maybe not specifically for Rat, but maybe just a generally broken character that you're not going to want to miss out on. And, I mean, this slot as well from the past years that we've, like, talked about in terms of characters that have released during this slot, I mean, look at Chaos Arthur. He's still good to this day. Very, very good character. You look at the year prior, you have Mael, right? So just a lot of really good characters that release in this time slot of, you know, beginning of March, end of February kind of time slot, and a lot of those characters are very good. So you don't want to miss out on the Global Annie Fest, in my opinion. I feel like that's pretty much going to be a must summon regardless. And yeah, just be wary about that, guys. Like, if you plan on summoning on Jormungandr, make sure you have currency for when this festival banner is going to drop, because I feel like people are going to miss out, and then they got to wait till November of 2025, right? So just be wary about that, guys. If you are, you know, thinking about, you know, maybe summoning on Jormungandr, but you don't know for sure with the festival banner coming out as well. So yeah, guys, that pretty much covers everything I wanted to talk about in today's video. So again, if you're someone that wants to clear Rat consistently, then I would say you could go for the Jormungandr, especially if you have Valencia already, because that means floors 1 to 3 you're going to easily be able to clear. Now on the flip side though, if you're someone that doesn't really care to grind out Rat that much, and you're already, you know, someone that, like, you know, is kind of working towards getting maybe Trader Melee Relic, Mile Relic, and you're doing maybe like floor 1 and 2 already, yeah, Jormungandr will help, but she is not a necessary character to clear floor 1 and 2 consistently. I've done many other team guides on the channel, guys, where we do floors 1 and 2, and so I feel like you really don't need to be pulling for this character if you're in that situation, or you really just don't care about, you know, the amount of relics that are in Ratatoskr at the moment. So yeah, just be wary, guys. You know, you have Global Annie coming out very soon as well. So I just wanted to kind of explain that in today's video, just because, you know, maybe people don't understand. This is more of a situation where, you know, we don't get relics enough from Rat to really warrant, you know, pulling for this Jormungandr in my opinion right now. I'm personally going to be skipping on my free to play because I'm not really worried about Rat relics right now, and I can still make a lot of the Rat relics already on my free to play account, so I'm not necessarily too worried about this. But yeah, I mean, she obviously is a very good character. She is gonna, you know, improve your clearing. If you are someone that is trying to improve the clears on the fight, then definitely go for her. But again, guys, it really comes down to whether or not you think she's gonna be valuable enough for your account where you go from floors 2 to 3 and you're clearing floor 3 every single week. If you're gonna be doing that, go for it. And yeah, I mean, it pretty much comes down to if you're gonna commit to floor 3 or not. Make the decision. I'll say right now though that my free to play account is still going to be doing floors 1 and 2. I personally am probably not going to be doing you know, floors 3 with that, so I'll wait for my global account to get this Jormungandr before I do the showcase to let you guys know how good she actually is in the fight. But I mean, off paper, like just reading what she does, she's going to be insane. She's going to be just a better Gloxinia for the team. So yeah, I mean, I think she's going to be overall just a really good character, you know, on Ratatoskr overall. So yeah, guys, that's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Again, let me know in the comment section below if you guys will be summoning on this character. And with that out of the way, man, that's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy, and we'll see you guys on the next one, man. Peace out. Have a good rest of your day, guys. See you later, man.